see why some people's kids get sent upstairs like Judy Winslow. We got to talk about this whole like Canada Goose thing in DC. We got to talk about it. Now, as a DC native and local, I just know for a fact that like there's certain jackets you just don't wear, right? Like 5 years ago, it was the Spider jackets. 7 years ago, it was the Helly Hansen jackets, right? We've gone through phases of jackets, even dating back to like the early 2000s, even the 90s, talking about the Eddie Bauer jackets. Now we're on Canada Goose, right? We're on the Moose Knuckles, and they are going and robbing y'all for these jackets, and I think it's crazy. I think it's absolutely wild that these teenagers are going and doing what they're doing, right? So I I talked to a elder of mine, and I was like, "Yo, were we that wild?" And they were like, "Nah, like y'all weren't this great. Like they have nothing to lose." And I said, "You know what? You're right. So what's the solution?" And his solution was this: sometimes you got to send them where Judy Winslow is. You got to send them upstairs. You literally got to. They got to go to the upper room. And I'm like, "Oh, that. You know what? I don't agree or disagree, but I just want to know for the people who are DC natives, DC locals, like." I don't feel like the youth have that big of a problem. I know, like, you got the whole Kia situation and breaking into Hondas and stuff like that. But the Canada Goose thing, like, throws me because it was Montclair like two seasons ago, 2 winters ago. And Canada Goose has been a thing as well. But y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Like, what is it with the the need for the brands of the jackets? Like, once you get the Canada Goose, and they are good jackets, right? Similar to how Spiders are good jackets. They never just stop being bad jackets. Like, is it a phase? Like, I'm asking, like, now everybody, the youth that are doing it and everybody else, like, yo, what's the why? Like, once you get the jacket that you know you stole from somebody, now what? Like, you have somebody else's jacket on, and it doesn't, I don't know. And for the people who are actually wearing the Canada jackets, right, the Goose jackets, especially in the DMV area, if you've been warned, like, yo, like, I wouldn't wear that, like, why would you feel so emboldened to just go out and wear them? I've seen Canada Goose jackets in DC, and even on the outskirts and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, y'all are like bold. Like, people have told you, like, just don't wear those. Or you just like, like, it won't be me? Like, is that how y'all feel? Because, like, feels like they don't have a care. Like, when I go down to the waterfront, like, I've seen people wearing their Canada Goose jackets, and it's nights heavily like populated and stuff, and I'm like, why are you wearing a jacket? Like, you must got that thing on you, right? You must have that thing on you. I'm just a little bit confused as to, like, why the Canada Goose jackets? Like, I get DC is cold. I get DC is cold, but certain jackets that people are like stealing and stuff, even back to the Spider jackets, like, yo, y'all aren't going skiing. Like, there's not enough snow here for y'all to be doing the shit and taking the jackets. Like, it's a symbol, and I get that. But some of y'all kids, like, I'm talking to the parents now, some of y'all kids, like, they ain't gonna make it, bro. Like, because there's gonna be that one person that got it on them too. And these teenagers, they have nothing to live for. They just like, hey, like, I'm gonna live forever, and that's cool. But yeah, bro, like, I need somebody to explain it to me, bro. Like, what is the fascination in my city in DMV where the jacket matters more? And then when they get arrested, they're like, they got the jacket on. It's like, that's somebody else's shit. Like, and now they're registering jackets and stuff. Let me shut up, yo. I hope y'all play safe, man, because it's crazy out here, and especially with the social climate that we're in. But for the people who are buying these Goose jackets and these Moose Knuckles and stuff, like, again, know where you are, know your presence. But for the people who are doing and committing the crimes that they're committing, like, bro, it's not worth it. Like, to the youngins, like, this ain't uncle talking to you. This is me talking. Like, that fad's gonna go somewhere else, and then you're gonna be on the next thing, and that's weird. And more importantly, for the parents of the parents of the teenagers that are watching their kids come home in a jacket that they don't fucking like ever see them in, like, what is up with y'all, bro? Like, seriously, the parents of the kids who They see their kid come in with a Canada Goose jacket that they didn't have on, and they know they didn't purchase for them. Like, can we? Can, never mind. Never mind. Because here's the thing, y'all want to be y'all kids' best friends and shit, and y'all probably can't even parent the way that you want to because I want the best for everybody, but yo, like for the youngins, bro, like don't go and waste like years of y'all lives going and trying to get a trendy jacket that's gonna send your ass either upstairs or up north. Just, it's not worth it, yo. Them jackets, they cool, but nah, the status symbol is not worth the shackles you're gonna be in as a result of them. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Y'all be safe.